Nah, you wrote it, nigga. You wrote
you got beat by a nigga who quit.
Kids, fuck them kids, Milan. I'm a big
die. The thought of pink nipples drives me insane. Oh, God.
You are now watching Zoom In with the homies.
What up, what up, what up, beautiful people? Welcome back to Zoom In with the homies. Happy New Year to everybody, man. Hope y'all had a fantastic holiday. I very much enjoyed my time off. It was very much needed. I almost didn't want to come back. I'm gonna be real with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I enjoyed having my 7 to 9 open Monday through Thursday, but I was like, I miss my peeps. So we are back. 1 second. They said my voice was hilarious. I got some people watching just to give me notes on everything, man. But yeah, man, I hope you guys like the new intro. We got a new landing page for you guys. Just trying to make sure that we're taking it up to the next level, man. BT said he needs the invite. I always send it to the wrong one, I guess. I don't know. Let me see if I can send it to him right now. You don't know what I was at? But yeah, we're gonna have a great show, man. We got a couple people coming in. BT is about to pull up right now. I thought it was Mr. BT, but we gonna see. I don't know. I do this every time too. Every time I get BT on the show, I always send in the link on the wrong email. But I mean, it's nothing I can do. I don't know why 3 emails come up for BT. It's nothing I can do about that. But thank y'all again for pulling up, man. Hope you guys had a good holiday, some good time off. Definitely missed you guys. I did not get a few more freckles. These are my normal amount of freckles. And yeah, man, we're gonna keep it rolling like that. So as soon as VT get in here, we're gonna welcome him in, and then Takara. Here's Takara right here, and then we're gonna get BT in here. Then we're gonna get Todd Davis, and then we're gonna get Lance Woods up in this thing. You know what I'm talking about? Yes, I did. What up, everybody?
What up, sir?
What's up, man? I don't know why I always put the wrong email.
What email you have?
Let me see. But first of all, turn your sound.
You said my sound is on.
No, I'm talking about on your computer. You have the window open.
You said turn it down?
Oh no, sorry, that wasn't you. Oh, that was you. It was you.
I'm confused.
Do you have YouTube up?
Oh, you hear echo?
Yeah.
People been saying that all day. What is going on with my shit? Okay, hold on. This should sound perfect on my side.
Let me mute you. Testing. 1, 2. Yep, that's you. That's you, nigga. You gotta unmute yourself.
Hold on, it's something in my settings from DJing that got it weird. Hold on. I think I gotta turn.
People saying you tried to fix it early.
Yeah. Okay. How's that?
Testing. Still got a little echo.
Well, I don't know. That probably is perfect, but now I can't hear y'all.
You can't hear us?
Is the echo there?
Yep.
Okay. What about now?
Clear. Loud. Testing. Yep.
What the fuck?
You're gonna have to come in from your phone. Because it's not like a little right out.
What is that?
I have no idea. Maybe if you get headphones, that might help.
Yeesh. That is.
All right. Spilling shit in. All right. Came up with this new platform. Oh, this is gonna be a
Let
good
me
time,
let me
man.
let me at least mute myself beforehand.
Yeah, just a little bit. And let me reach out to Ty Davis one more time because she just probably still on Clubhouse, is living her best life. So let's just see if she's in there. I bet you Ty's on Clubhouse though. Actually don't see her. I actually don't see her at all. Oh, she said she's racking up a call. She's coming right now. Okay. BT is probably gonna have to come on his phone to Carl Williams. What's going on with you? How are you? Making a face. You gotta unmute yourself. You're muted. There you go. Hey.
Hey guys.
How are you?
Hi guys.
What's up with your voice? You okay?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You had like a quiet kind of like.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Hello,
all right.
everybody.
Sure. I heard that you lose your voice when you got that vid. My homeboy said he called it. He had to get like the steroids and all that. Like, yeah, strep throat. So I was like, oh,
When you have what? When you get what? You said, oh, COVID?
The vid. Mm-hmm. That's right. Amen.
The vid. I never heard nobody call it vid.
Yeah, man. That's what it is out here. I really tore my knee up. Doing
Ow.
this. I was in Vegas. Had got a house. And we decided to do like this physical challenge where we jump in the pool, get out, do 10 push-ups, run and jump back in the pool, do 15 jumping jacks, run and jump back in the pool, and then do 20 mountain climbers.
This the bougiest workout I've ever heard of in my life.
On my first run back to the pool, I came around the corner too hot. I came in too hot, slipped, throw everything up. So knees all busted.
What was the noise it made?
There it is.
Now, how are we?
Testing 1, 2. All right, VT.
Yeah, on any block, nigga. Hey, Takara Face.
Hi.
Come on, crispy Cam. Crispy Christmas Cam. Crispy Christmas Cam on they dog ass.
Okay, now we got you back. We all good now, VT. So we got the new layout, man. We're trying to get some new things going, man. Hope y'all like it. You know what I'm saying?
Not.
Yeah, this is just the first day, man. We working on some new things.
Oh, animation. A little graphic.
Hey, man, you see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We're trying to see. We're trying to see what's gonna happen with it.
Graphics with the homies.
Hey, man. Somebody said the red is too much. I like the red, blood. Hey. We're gonna see though.
You gotta do that right in blue so that you ain't affiliated.
What if it was just black and it just says Zooming with the homies on the side? Like the only thing you see is the
my thing is I want the banners there to potentially be advertising space for potential advertising.
I got you. That makes sense.
You know?
Yep.
We always thinking.
Let me see something.
We always thinking. So, you know. Shamika Matthews, tone it down. Shamika, here's the thing. Come work for me for free. And then I'll take all your ideas. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
But until then, I have to go with what we got right now. This is where we're gonna go with it. And this is also creating space for advertisers. So, we don't have to just depend on cash tips, get to a point where I can actually book the talent. And yeah, man.
Booking with the homies.
A lot of people like the red. Thank you guys so much. Shamika, I appreciate your input, but I think you are outvoted at this time. How was your holidays?
By the homies.
How was y'all holidays? Let's talk about it.
Somebody said they can't see our name boxes.
Let me see.
I can see it.
It is kind of thin. We'll figure out how to get that back in a minute. But if you need people's cash apps, you still want to bless them on the cash app, everything is already in the description. You don't have to wait for me to enter it in. I enter it in prior to the show starting now. So you guys could just do it like that. The cash app is literally in the description. You can just scroll right there and you get that. Oh, Lance, you son of a bitch.
You knew.
Lance is petty as hell, boy.
What up, y'all?
What up, Lance? Happy
shut
21.
Get your petty ass up.
You know what happened? I'm gonna be honest with you. TahirMoore. I did that shit for the last time, and it just never changed. I just never got around to changing the picture.
You've been doing regular Zooms. Everybody thought you had a problem.
Hey, I did a Zoom, like my church did like a New Year's thing, and I was like, what is wrong with Lance? And then my family had one. And it's like, who is that? I was like, bro, y'all know who Tahir's BFF is? Come on.
He's a wild.
You said
boy.
Tahir's BFF? You know what? I don't know why
like
why you even got friends like this, Tahir.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Listen, man, you ride or die. You know what I'm saying? We started off. What Ty, you gonna pull up on us? Oh, Ty might have a thing going on. It's all good. Well, let's just jump into how everybody's holiday was, man. BT, tell us about it, man. You go anywhere?
I am not leaving this house. Let me tell you something. I just pulled up something to say LA is the most dangerous place ever, bro. I'm good. I was in the house with my PlayStation, chilling, disappointed by Wonder Woman and
Bro.
disappointed by Wonder Woman and eating terribly because I knew I was gonna eat terribly. I don't know who this new person is. I won't even participate in this. Yeah, so it was super relaxing, man. Super relaxing. I just got 2K on the PlayStation. I'm already mastered it. And by mastered, I mean I'm getting my ass destroyed. But hey, you know, pause, but it's a good time. This shit is horrible right now, fam. Let me tell you how
LA is pretty bad as far as like the COVID cases going. Like it's getting ridiculous right now. And you know, California is on that lockdown rule too. Like if you travel into California, you got to quarantine for 10 days now. So, you know, just know that. Know that.
Let me tell you how serious this goddamn 2K is to hear. On the new 2K, you build your player. You know how you used to be able to build your shit and put everybody up to 99? Oh no. You got to work for everything.
You got to earn it now.
It got a whole storyline, Lance, where the kid, if he don't play well in these like games that they have you play in college, you don't get drafted. I was like, what kind of? I paid the $60. Y'all gonna draft me, bitch? He dating a white girl in college. It's a sleazy dude trying to get him for his money before he gets to the league that got on the gold chain. It's too realistic. You play Zion in the park, he embarrassed the hell out of you. No, this shit is ridiculous, man. This shit is super realistic, but it's a good time.
Oh, all right. Well, that's cool. Sound like you had a good little holiday vacation. You know exactly what you need.
Yeah, man.
Well, how was your holiday? How was your time off?
What is time off? I've been working. I've been out here in these virtual streets, fam. But it was cool. I'm back home.
How'd your audition go today?
I don't know what's happening.
Your audition that you held today? Oh, this is the part we said, oh, you held the audition today on Clubhouse for Dreamgirls.
I did. You're hilarious. Okay, I see what's happening now. I didn't hold auditions.
Are you serious? Because somebody held auditions for real.
No, those are the real ones though.
There's a real Clubhouse Dreamgirls?
BT Kingsley, yes, that's what the parody video was about.
I thought you was just fucking around and like making some shit up. Like, so Tahir, so the other day, Ty goes live as like this casting agent.
I saw the glasses. Yeah.
So you saw, yeah, she's doing the casting for Dreamgirls on Clubhouse.
Right.
So I'm thinking that this is all made up, and because the people today was like, oh yeah, I'm going to do the audition for Clubhouse. And so I thought it was you really holding the auditions. Like,
no,
give me your best Jimmy Early. It was real?
Yeah, so what happened was they put on The Lion King like 2 weeks ago, all audio on Clubhouse. They did two shows. They did two shows. They did two shows.
Hate everything.
Wait. I'm thrown off. Are we talking about they did the real Lion King on Or they just
Yes.
like you got niggas that was reading the script off of Wikipedia and saying the line.
They were singing the songs, reading the lines. They had narrators on Clubhouse.
A weem away,
Yes.
a weem away, a
In
weem
the
away.
jungle,
In the jungle, the mighty
Yes.
jungle, the
I wanna be
lion
your
sings
mighty king.
tonight.
The whole thing. They did 2 shows in one day. So they ran the production from beginning to end. Now here's the cold part. So you know how Clubhouse is set up. So they got the director and he has the bubble with the Lion King, and then they got music director, da 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 da. Then they have Mufasa, Simba, Nala, but those are the Abbeys of the character. And after they finish the whole show, at the end, when they do the everybody take your bow curtain call thing, that's when everybody changes their Abby back to their real name and their real picture. So because Lion King was such a success, they said, all right, let's do Dream Girls. So they have been holding auditions on Clubhouse for Dream Girls. 5,000 people in the room, a stage full of moderators, people come up and they sing their song. And so there was a lot of controversy because the guy that does it,
there was a lot of controversy.
There was so much controversy because the casting and creative director, his name is Leroy Church.
Uh-huh.
And so that's why my character was named LaShawn Sanctuary. And I was doing a spoof because a lot of people was like, yo, he's so rude and they being so rude. So somebody would come up there and be like, and I am, and he'd be like, thank you, Happy New Year. So that's why in my video I was like, thank you, Happy Kwanzaa. It was a spoof. And
yeah.
but it's so serious on there that people are getting their dreams crushed, their feelings hurt, people going up there singing. So they finished casting all of the leads. And so today they were doing auditions for the ensemble, for supporting and ensemble characters. So like, hey, I'm coming up, I'm auditioning for baritone. And then they sing this song. And then they go, thank you, Happy New Year. Or like if you're in the middle of the song, that's enough. Like some people got one note out. If you start off on the wrong key, thank you. So that's not my. I was making fun of the real auditions.
Okay, we got to come back to this once you get the introductions.
Yes. All right, go ahead, Takar.
My bad.
No, that was great.
That's how Giannis' brother got on the Lakers.
To do with that, but I guess I'll wait.
Go ahead, Takar. Ask the question.
We'll wait.
What's your question? Go ahead.
I was just gonna ask. So this is gonna be a show on Clubhouse.
Yes. So I take it none of you guys saw The Lion King, or I'm sorry, heard The Lion King. But yeah, so it's kind of
nobody's on Clubhouse as much as you.
Oh no.
Okay, you shut your ass up. I don't like.
I got stock invested in Clubhouse.
So if I'm getting this straight, they auditioned people for the show, for the play, and then the play is going to play out on Clubhouse.
Yes. Yes.
Yep. How you like them crab apples?
2 shows.
I'm not listening.
And just to think, I thought Clubhouse was almost done.
Oh no, it's just.
I enjoyed it in the beginning.
Up.
It annoys me now. Ty had a link about it. I mean, a room about it yesterday. People ping me for shit that ain't got nothing to do with me.
Nothing to do with my life. Stop it.
And I think it's a narcissist playground. Like people want to hear themselves speak, and it be about dumb shit. That girl did the video. It was so true. Because that's how
not to piggyback on what you just said.
Yeah, not to piggyback.
Yo, one mic. PTR, real quick.
PTR.
One mic.
I've never said PTR. I always say, hey, y'all, pull the page down and refresh and look at my new picture. Every time.
You refuse to play into the language?
I'm not going to do it.
Listen,
hey, everybody, y'all pull your screen down.
I just learned, like within the last 36 hours, that people call the green moderator badge the green bean.
Yeah, the green bean.
So the green bean, and then the audience is called the gulag. And I was like, what the hell is a gulag? And they were like, "Oh, on Call of Duty when you die." First of all, I'm gonna stop you right there. I don't play Call of Duty, so I don't know none of those words.
So look,
Okay.
so Ty, on Call of Duty, right? On the new one, it's not specific. It's Call of Duty, but Call of Duty adjacent. There's a game called Warzone, and it's open world battles. 145 people, teams of like 4, 3, 2, or you by yourself, right? And when you die, you get a chance to come back. Like if you get killed, and the place you go is called the Gulag, and you gotta have a one-on-one battle to get out of there.
Say it in a language that the rest of us get, okay? Because I think the people who even play that game didn't understand what the hell you.
Is that the cemetery? Like
no, the Gulag is so if you get shot.
In Ty's face.
Look,
I'm
if you
Google Gulag.
If you die on the game, right? If you
40 had a song called Gulag.
Okay.
If you die on the game, this is your way to come back.
Ooh, a Gulag.
That's very much like the audience. You can get kicked down there, and then somebody can bring you back.
That's why it's called the Gulag. That's why I laughed. That's hilarious.
I'll have the pleasure of sitting in on the room with Roy Wood Jr. and a couple other heavy hitters. And they were doing auditions for New Jack City, the musical. And
they did it because of the Dream Girl one.
Yeah, they got Wesley Snipes to do the taxes and all the paperwork. And it was so, listen, they had people coming up doing a gospel version of I Want to Sex You Up.
I wanna pray you up.
I like it.
I wanna praise him up.
Oh my God.
Every Sunday.
Hey, Spice Adams in this thing. What up, Spice?
What up, though, Spice? Crazy.
Hey, Spice.
What up, though?
Hello, Spice.
That is funny, bro.
All right, so BP gave us his rundown of his holiday. Let's go with Ty Davis. Let's talk about the holiday. You've been on Clubhouse. If we've been enjoying a holiday for 5 days, Ty Davis has been on Clubhouse for 4.5 of those days. Let's talk about it. What are you doing?
You're on Clubhouse now.
Yes,
I'm not on Clubhouse right now, but I will be on Clubhouse after this, because it's fun there. Okay, so I've been. Okay, you gotta understand. I used to
on
do
Clubhouse
radio.
like I was on Periscope.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Like I used to do radio, and so because of COVID, I lost my radio job. And so this is similar to that, only it's like live interaction with multiple people at the same time. And I don't sleep at night. So I'm up, all hours of the night. And sometimes I'll try to quiet my mind and just find something to do. And it's like, okay, I did all of the writing. I've worked on these bits. I've worked on the pitch packet. Like, I just need to do something to make myself tired. And I'll get on there, and then we'll just start talking, and we talk. My rooms go so long because we end up talking about a whole bunch of stuff, and it's fun. So you shut up.
You don't get on there to make yourself tired, Ty. You get on there to talk your shit, okay? Because I know I've seen you. You don't get tired on Clubhouse unless you've been on there for 10 hours straight, okay?
I was going to say sometimes I fall asleep.
You don't get tired. Don't get
like
tired.
I'll fall asleep. Like it's gotten to the point where even if I say I'm gonna go to sleep, but y'all can keep the room going. They'll be like, nah, it's not the same. We need you to be here. So I'll be like, all right. So I'll badge. I'll make a few moderators. I'll lay down, take a nap for an hour or two, and then I'll come back and be like, all right, I'm back, y'all. And then, the party keeps going. I mean, my longest running room was 21.5 hours.
Who gets to go to sleep?
My shortest room was 5 hours.
Who gets
Takar, don't you say nothing, because we remember the first Zoom, ma'am.
You
remember.
She done fell asleep on Zoom. She done fell asleep on my Instagram Live.
Takar was on the Zoom sleep like this, on Zoom with the homies.
Look, she was sleeping with her butt up, though. She had her butt up while she was sleeping. Niggas was like, niggas was like, don't wake up.
Let's be clear. Okay.
Go ahead and sleep.
You
queen.
look beautiful.
Thank
She
you.
was knocked
Let's
out.
be clear, okay? Ty goes to sleep and lets other people know I'm going to sleep.
This is the fact.
Run this room. I'll be right back. If it's an emergency, call my phone. Ty actually goes to sleep with her phone charging, still running.
Mm-hmm.
And wakes up 2 hours later to a different conversation.
You know what's crazy, Takara?
Brushes her teeth and then says, "So what y'all got going on in my room?"
Listen,
I'm back.
Ty wake up and tell somebody to get your ass out
Get
of
your
here.
ass out of here.
Yo, hey,
Get your.
Ty go to sleep and leave other moderators and talk to you like a parent leaving their kid at home by themselves. Don't you let nobody up on this stage.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anybody say something, you kick their ass out. When I come back, my shit better be just like I left it. Don't be
Listen,
fucking up my
the
room when
other
I'm not
night-
here now.
Look, the other night
Don't be
I
talking
did
about
it.
no goddamn vaccine.
Look, I'm not. So I decided I'm not gonna go to sleep in my rooms no more. I woke up one morning and I was like, "Who are these niggas? Who are these niggas in here?" I didn't like the room was completely changed. I didn't know anybody in the room, and I was like, "Hey," and they were like, "Hey, Ty, Clubhouse Oprah," and I was like, "Hey, who y'all? Like, who is y'all? I don't know who y'all is."
Nigga had a house party and didn't know who you invited.
Like, who is
Shout out
this
to
nigga?
Rodney Perry. I think he's in the room or in the chat. He said nice hat. He said Tommy Davidson said it's a nice hat.
They ain't gonna never let you.
Niggas is childish, man. Niggas is so childish.
Look, people said I got a problem. I don't care.
There you go. Own it, Ty. Own your shit. Own your shit. Let's go, Lance. What you been doing, bro?
Hey, man. Hey, check this out. Life has been great, man. We all miss Zooming with the homies, though, and we're not going. First and foremost, we're not going to not acknowledge the new tweaks here. We got
Hey, man. I'm trying,
we got borders.
Listen, it's
Hella borders.
still in the rough draft stage. I saw the comments about the red. I got a group of people actually watching it right now, giving me notes as we're live. I am trying to turn this into a night show. No one has ever tried to have a night show without the backing of a major studio or studio period. So this is a first as far as I know. So it's gonna be some hiccups, and we're gonna switch it up. You might come back next week, and the bars be white or blue, whatever.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
You said turquoise. I remember.
I didn't say that.
Check this out, Sinbad Face. You're not trying to do it. It's already done. It's
Not
already
Sinbad
done.
Face.
We got 2.2 thousand people watching it right now, and we
That's
ain't
right.
been here for 2 weeks. You're not trying to do nothing. The work is already done.
That's a fact.
It's coming. It's
So
coming.
I'm looking. No, it ain't coming. It's here.
The baby on the way.
Yeah, the baby's 6 months. You talking about the baby on the way? The little nigga crying for milk. I see him.
I saw the motherfucker walk in the kitchen and get it himself. So
Baby Mosey.
I had to clutch my
Baby
clutch
Mosey.
my chains.
Baby Mosey just walking through the kitchen. So I see we got Kadeem Thomas on the and that's just I see. So we can see ourselves on the.
Let me tell y'all who Kadeem is for those that don't know, because you guys don't get to see that on your end. Kadeem is like Patrick said it best. Kadeem is Zordon from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Like, he is the person running everything that's happening behind the scenes. He's the person organizing the screens. He's the person that starts the countdown video. He organizes the landing page, all of that type of stuff. He run it on those 3-6 Mafia shit. He run it. But I'm doing my best to learn how to do this. I'm gonna be trying to run all of this and the show at one time. So I got to buy a new monitor and possibly have to get a new computer to do all of this, because I want to be able to know how to do it just in case Kadeem's not available. Also, I don't know Kadeem's rate. He did not tell me. I asked him 6 times how much this was gonna cost me. He was like, yeah, just what time do you want me to be there? Nigga, don't skip over the question.
He gonna just send that invoice. He's like, got me again. Motherfucker, got me again.
He gonna send an invoice.
That's all you want? You should have been said that.
Once Google report your finances one day, he gonna send an invoice like, yeah, nigga, check this out. I need all of that. Remember that that shit I was doing with the borders? That cost a lot of money.
Did I do
Do the animation again.
Yeah,
no,
I don't even know how you do that.
I actually got a chance to perform New Year's Eve.
How was it?
Oh, word.
I was in Tampa at the Improv.
Okay.
So I don't know if y'all noticed about Florida, but somebody should tell them about the pandemic. They have no idea what we're talking about.
Yep. I was in Miami and I had a blast.
Are these niggas living or are they living?
They living.
Really?
Nigga.
They living.
I seen somebody get a fine for having the mask on.
You be the only one with a mask on in Florida. You be the
looking
only
ridiculous.
one with a mask on.
You be walking around like this, they be like, my man, are you a CNA? You a nurse, nigga? Why you a superhero? Take that goofy shit off your face,
nigga. That nigga look stupid as fuck.
Look,
baby, come look at this nigga still scared.
This weird ass nigga listening to the news and shit.
I took his mask off his face and he been holding
them crack ass crackers.
Look at him holding his breath. He's scared.
Hey, low key though, Atlanta ain't far behind. Did y'all see those videos?
Atlanta works.
Yeah.
Nigga, did you
Atlanta
the
works.
video of the club where they tore the club up and then niggas
the
was
fight.
fighting in the club?
Yeah, they was fighting.
Listen, they was fighting in the club on New Year's Eve, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, that club, they dusted that shit off and mopped the floor, and they had another party the next night. They had a party for niggas coming from out of town. It was a party said the Baltimore, Philly, and something connect. Like niggas was driving. And then they was the news was interviewing people. They was like, yeah, man. One dude was from either Philly or Baltimore. He was like, yeah, man, there ain't no social gatherings in our city. He said he got the mask on. Ain't no social gatherings in my city. So, you know, we had to come down here, you know, to kind of and hang out and have a good time. Nigga, if you still got a mask on, you're admitting that you know there's still a problem. You travel to another city knowing there's still a problem in said other city. You still like, yeah, we get to kick it. You about to die.
You know what to hear? You know what's crazy is like the conspiracy theorist to me believes that, you know, there's some hoaxy, it's too much, they doing a lot and trying to control us. But right next to that is the conspiracy theorist like, man, why the black ass cities opening up first? Like right next to that, it's like, nah, it ain't no problem. It's like, but why is Atlanta why Montana ain't popping open like that yet? When Denver gonna be open? When Denver's open, that's when I'm going back outside. When Salt Lake City is open, nigga, no mask.
Hey, I'm good. So, and that's what somebody just put it in the comments. They said, and there you go, out of towners are to blame. And they are, because out of towners will go there, they're gonna go to these parties, they're gonna get infected, they ain't gonna know till 4 to 5 days later, then they're gonna go back to their hometowns and just start that bug and that cycle all over again.
But I don't feel like out-of-towners are to blame. I feel like if your city shut down the way it's fucking supposed to, then people wouldn't be coming there.
Right.
Party. They're only coming there to do this because you're allowing them to do it. So you can't blame the people who are coming into your city to have a good time because your city's having a good time because y'all don't shut down. That's human nature.
Yeah.
And
so I would blame Atlanta. That's so anybody who live in Atlanta who want to say it's not us, it's the people coming in here that's affecting us. Well, then shut it down and we wouldn't fucking go there then. I got my flight to Atlanta. I'll see y'all. Shit, I'm on the way.
She said all that shit to say I got my flight.
Turn up.
I'm just saying, all these content creators going down there too, making videos, hanging out and shit. I'm like, man, y'all niggas gonna get sick, bro.
I know some people who are going to, but the crazy thing is that the cities that have the most new counts of, people with that tested positive for COVID, it's not Atlanta or Florida.
Oh, LA, yeah, LA got all these. Did you see the 4 private parties that they broke up in LA? They kept busting New Year's Eve parties with hell of people in them, just arresting people. Let me tell you what my problem is. If I don't want to catch COVID, right? But catching COVID don't sound nowhere near as bad as being called a super spreader. Let me tell you what I don't want to fucking be called. I ain't no motherfucking super spreader, bitch. I'll fight your whole family. I don't like the way that sounded at all. That sounds like some nasty shit.
Hey,
you a super spreader, nigga?
So a super spreader is
Super
someone
spreader, my boy.
Hey,
so what is that? Somebody who goes to parties and events and brings it back?
Yeah.
So if I go to Atlanta and I'm hanging out in Atlanta and then I fly back to California and then I go to a big party in California and could possibly infect everybody at this party.
You the super spreader.
You the super spreader.
AKA mayonnaise. They call you
super spreader is the shit that was on Contra.
The spray gun. The spray gun that came out like that.
Nigga, with that, couldn't nobody fucking with the super spreader.
Hold on. Jonathan Thompson in the comments said, but Tahir, you just came back from Vegas. You're absolutely right, sir. And you know what?
I came back from Vegas. I ain't get to say nothing.
But when I was in Vegas, you know what I was doing in Vegas? At the house. We went out, we weren't chilling and nothing like that. We just got to Vegas so we could get a place big enough for all of our people at an affordable rate. We would have did it out here, but we couldn't find a house big enough at an affordable rate. And please believe, when we got to Vegas, we got tested in Vegas. I made a video about getting tested in Vegas. We weren't out chilling. I wasn't walking the strip. I wasn't going to no parties and all that. I was only hanging with my family. That's it. So you're right. Hey. But that ain't no excuse. You're right. That ain't no excuse. I should have set my ass at home too. So you're right.
Hey, Tahir, this is the cold. This the cold part about that is what the fuck? Like you're not breaking no laws. It's like no one knows. So it's like, what do you believe? Right. There's so much misinformation. And it's just so much stuff. So you gotta do what you feel like is best for you and your family.
I went to Vegas and I was on the strip and I went out to eat. And I was probably drunk most of the time.
What
if you're drunk, you can't catch it though. Everybody know that.
What can you actually do? Because
don't say that because people will believe it, BT.
But this is what I want to say. I do want to say this. So I have traveled a lot during this pandemic. I have moved around a lot during this pandemic. And even when people would say you shouldn't be doing that, I do it anyway because I fucking want to. But most importantly to me, when people throw out this, I was on live yesterday. My boyfriend was sick. He just had like a stomach virus. And my daughter, it was like a little virus going around my house, a stomach virus though. You know, just like they didn't feel good, their tummies were hurting, whatever. And I said, let me go get them some fresh fruit, some orange juice and stuff. Brought it home. Everybody's fine today, right? Mm-hmm. Somebody was mad that I was in the supermarket on my live. And he said, you're in the supermarket and people are dying. And you're in the supermarket taking your time leisurely and people are dying. And I get it. And I don't want to be insensitive to anyone who's lost anyone to COVID. But the reality of it is people are going to die. Not just from COVID, from anything, from life. That's the only thing that we're guaranteed in life is that we're all going to die. So me going into the supermarket is not going to stop the world from dying. So I understand that this is a pandemic and I understand that we are all everybody's just trying to be focused and do their part, but stop telling me or anyone that people are dying because people are going to always die.
I think when people say that, what they're saying is that, well, first of all, I know it's fear. I know like we still don't quite understand it. Like we still like you could have it and test negative because it hasn't completely gone through the incubation period. And when we were on set, I found out today that like, you could have it and they test you before we start filming to make sure that you're not contagious at that point. You may already have it, right? But at that point, you're not contagious enough to pass it to other people on set. I just found that out like today. Right. But it makes sense because if you're exposed to somebody on a Tuesday and you get tested on a Tuesday, it's not going to show up. It's not going to show up to like that Friday, that Saturday when you get tested. And then you have to go to the 14 days, 10 or 14 days, and then get tested after that again. So I think people are looking for any excuse to tell people they're not doing enough and they're the reason. We want somebody to blame for this. We want somebody to lay the blame at that doorstep. And anybody that's doing what we're not doing at that moment, we want to chastise. But that person said that to you.
You want to do what to them?
But that's anything. You know, I mean, let's just go into the reality of it. And I don't like talking about it, but the reality of it is you take the same precautions as you would for the flu. You take the same precautions as you would for Hep. You take the same precautions as you would for any virus. So when everybody throws into, people are dying of COVID-19. When the flu first came out, people were dying in the same numbers when the flu first came out. So just be cautious.
I don't think that it was, you know why it didn't seem as severe as right now is because people weren't taking the same precautions. Like, you know, they announce every year when it's flu season, right? Hey, it's flu season, get your flu shot, take care of yourself, protect yourself, wash your hands a lot. Niggas weren't washing their hands a lot. That niggas barely, you might, out of 10 people's cars, you might find one bottle of hand sanitizer in 10 cars, right?
Yeah.
This flu season, most people aren't walking around with a mask on. Most people aren't trying to self-isolate. They are avoiding social gatherings. All they try to do is, like, if somebody started coughing, like, you sick? Like, that's the most we would do.
Wait, what would they say?
Right, well, you sick? You all right?
Yo,
you cough kind of hard. But with this, with it being a worldwide pandemic and with it being the cause of so many heightened deaths, like, we know flu kills a lot of people every year. Every year, the flu season takes a lot of people out, but it's not highlighted. It's not broadcast. It's not put on the same type of platform
And I think
that COVID is being put on.
The flu's not as contagious either. The flu's not as contagious.
I also think it's because of social media. I think that back when the flu first hit the streets, we didn't have social media the way that we do now. So things weren't as heightened as it was back then. We had the news, and if you missed the news, then you didn't know what the fuck was going on. Nowadays, there's social media. Everything is pushed to the limit. Everybody has an opinion. Everybody wants to say this. Like, the reality of it is the world is going to continue to turn, and do what you need to do and what you think is best for you. But don't criticize other people for having to continue to do what's best for them. Yeah, I have to go out and get fruits and vegetables if the people in my house are, not feeling well and their stomach's hurting and I'm the only person who's okay. It makes sense for me to go do that, to go get it for them. And I just think that people are just, I don't know. I
listen, I would say everyone do your research. Everyone do your research, read up on everything that comes out, and just try to take care of yourself.
That's all you can do. That's all you can do is take care of you. You can't force anybody else to do what you think is best or what the world. You can
if you got some twisted tea. You can force people to do a whole lot of shit. You got that twisted tea.
No, that guy deserved that. With the twisted tea, he asked for that. I don't know if you've seen it. Tahir, you frozen, but that guy asked for that.
No, Lance, what was you finna say?
I was just saying. To not get into what information we hear, what we believe, and all of that stuff, because that's one of those never-ending things, and you're not going to change people's minds about nothing. What I do think is important, though, is what they are saying is what they say with all things that come out like this, that it disproportionately affects people of color, like they say. So I think as for us, as people of color, Black people, we have to take the precautions as far as our diet and things go. What we put into our body.
Now you done went too damn far now. Now listen, nigga, I'll wear the mask, but I'm not giving up this fried chicken. Now listen, I'm trying to be healthy. You want me to not have no chicken?
Yeah, man, because that's a whole issue. And the fried foods, the meats, the sugars, like this is where a lot of sickness and disease comes from. So wear a mask, that's all good. Because it's weird they be saying wear a mask, but McDonald's open. It's like, you want me to wear a mask, pour this shit down and eat a quarter pounder for my health?
All of it, I just think that the reality is we all have to accept that the whole world is not going to be on one accord right now. And everybody makes decisions based on what's best in their life. And I know somebody in the comments said, oh, Takara is selfish for what she said. But it's not selfishness. It's just accepting the fact that things are the way that they are. And we all are going to handle them the way that we see fit for our family. So if everybody in Tahir's house is sick and he has to go to the supermarket to get food, he shouldn't be chastised because he has to go to the supermarket to get food. Or if Ty says, I'm losing my mind because I suffer from mental illness and I can't sit in the house anymore. And she decides to go for a hike. She can't be chastised because you went for a hike, you went outside. For some people, it's more dangerous inside of their homes than it is for them to just go for a hike. So I think each his own. I get the concern that everybody has, but you also have to understand that everybody's lives are different. That's like saying somebody's going out to go to work. You know, you're an essential worker. You shouldn't be going. Why is it not the same motto for them? Like the supermarket shouldn't be open technically. If the world is in that bad of a state and everybody needed to stay home for 3 weeks, then everybody should have enough time to get what they need to get. And then everything should just be closed.
Well, listen, Scar, let's call a spade a spade. No, I know you be rocking the mask. So if you're in the grocery store with your mask on, getting shit for your family to feel better, to hell with anybody who criticizes
right,
that. To hell with them, because they're doing 1,000 much. It's like, to a certain extent, there has to be a balance on, like what you're saying, like giving people space to do them, because you don't know all the details. Now, if you see somebody being ridiculous and they're like, you know, the homies that I know that like be out a bunch or just like going ham, I'm like, hey, you doing a lot, fam. You know what I mean? And you let them know, and so on and so forth. And hey, warning, do what you want. It's your life. You're going to do what you want anyway, you know, but what are we talking about? It's like, you're going to do what you want anyway. But when you start talking about, don't go outside, it's like, first of all, bitch, relax. You an alcoholic, so watch how you talk to me, number one.
And that's the part that kills me.
You be drunk driving, bitch. No.
Everybody feels like their words are. Everybody feels like what the advice that they have to give is the best advice, and everybody should listen to it. But it's just not, and it's not a selfish way of thinking. It's just a realistic way of thinking. The world,
there's a lot of
reality.
There's a lot of information, like I think Lance and Tahir was saying, make sure you do your research, make sure you do it, because to my understanding, there's I understand this disease to not be as deadly as certain things. It's just more contagious. It's just like people that I know that work in the medical field are like, no, we ain't got no beds right now. Like, I know when the flu season's around, it's nothing like this. It's like, it don't be like this. It's like, no, we ain't got no beds in ICU. So
yeah, that's another thing that I don't want to get into right now. But even that, look, man, hey, do what y'all gotta do to take care of yourself, especially right now. Look into like cleaning up your diets, because there's something going on.
Hey, Lance, I just want to let you know, man, I'm on day 2 of clean eating. I have completely changed the diet up.
If y'all don't know, me and Tahir right now is on a 21-day fast. Right now, Tahir's on, and his freckles already like clearing up. I could see it. Look at that left cheek. Pause.
What exactly is in this? First of all, pause on left cheek. What exactly is in this fast? Because I love fasting, but
okay, it's pretty much the Daniel fast. So if I could simplify it for you, is it easier if I tell you what you can have or what you can't have?
It's basically vegan. You're basically vegan for 21 days. I plan on doing it for the whole month of January.
Well, hold on. Because no. I mean, you could look at it like that. With me, I don't, because vegan is that's like plant-based meat and tofu and stuff like that, right?
I mean, that's something. Yeah, you could do that. You know, depending on.
Listen. This is for me. Fruits, vegetables, nuts,
wings,
grain, nuts, all of that,
and like brown rice, quinoa, peas,
with a side of salmon.
That's kind of it. Water
and a side of baked chicken.
No meat. No meat at all.
Ain't gonna be able to do it. I'll see you niggas in 21 days. We'll see what happens.
Well, I'm doing 30. I think Tahir doing 32.
I'm doing 30. Yeah, I'm doing 30. We just, you know what it is though. It's for me. It's a good way to challenge myself. And one of the things I said I really wanted to work on this year was better discipline, and that's like in all areas of my life. And I feel like if you have discipline when it comes to your eating habits, then it will bleed over into so many areas of your life because we eat every day. You might not go to the gym every day. You might not listen to music every day. You might not go skating every day, but you eat every day, 3 times a day. So if you can start to have discipline with that, it will definitely bleed over to other areas. So
you might learn that you don't need to eat every day.
Yeah,
I'm never gonna learn that. That's something that I'm not even fit to do. What I will learn is that I don't need to eat bad every day. So to each his own.
Let's just put a notation in the facts. Hold on, I want a fact checker right here. First and foremost, I taught Lance about fasting. I want fucking credit. I was fasting before him. I want some goddamn credit, and I want it now. They got a text message right there.
Hold on. What kind of? You talking about water fast? Or fasting?
I was intermittent fasting before most people.
This is not intermittent fasting. I fast for 21 days at the top of every year. I've been doing this for the past 10 years.
I told you 11 years ago about fasting. Okay. So look. So I 1000% believe in fasting. I believe it's amazing for your body. Tahir, I 1000% agree with. My only focuses this year are discipline and consistency.
And wings.
Wings ain't never going nowhere. I'm gonna be consistent.
He's consistent about wings. He's consistent about wings.
Consistency and wings.
Hold on. This is low key. Is like I've always been one of those people like I ain't gonna talk about it. I'm just pop up and be like, boom, you know what the fuck it is. So like right now, staying at home ain't shit to me, right? Because it's like I'm finna get so fucking fit that when they do open the world back up, they be like, yo, who the fuck is this? I'm gonna tell y'all what, I'm gonna start acting funny. If I listen, don't let a light-skinned nigga get snatched in these motherfucking streets. I'm gonna be acting funny with you.
So look, what we doing?
Only light-skinned niggas say snatched. First of all, ain't no
no man should ever say snatched anyway. No man should ever say snatched anyway. It's called. That's number one. Number two, don't step on the joke. But let me tell you this: if I get snatched in this bitch, you understand me? I ain't gonna own no shirts. I'm gonna let y'all know that right now. Nigga ain't gonna own. So don't invite me to your church Easter program, none of that shit. Because if I come, I ain't coming with no shirt on. You've been forewarned.
BT, the only one I know that start all the fasts and all the diets and never finish them.
Takar, you want Takar? My only focus.
He the only nigga I know that don't never finish all of these shits.
I have been trying to lose the same 20
since
pounds
I met you 10 years ago. You've been trying to lose this baby fat. You ain't got no.
And I didn't put the shit right back on.
And I told you how to do it.
Listen, this is what I'm gonna do.
He be good for a good 2 weeks, and then it'd be like, boom. What you doing? I'm back. I'm just still drinking this gallon of water.
This nigga walk around with a mop bucket full of water and never finishes it.
That'd be that same gallon.
So look, this is what I promise you. Since it's still top of the year, so we're doing dedication. I started everything today anyway. Today I had
he started everything today.
Yeah, you gotta start on the first. Oh, I was eating crazy yesterday. You should have saw me. Oh, nigga, I wasn't.
Hey, BT, I'm gonna tell you something funny before you finish.
Gotta start on Mondays.
Nigga, I haven't. Today's Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't ate since Friday.
That's why you don't remember what day it is, nigga. Fucking delirious.
I feel great.
I try so hard not to laugh, girl.
So I eat. So I've only ate one, but in that same vein, Lance, I've only ate once.
BT lying. He stuttered like 8 times. BT lying like a motherfucker right now.
Everything I love.
You can see the buffalo wing sauce when he say dead ass. Dead ass.
Okay. Let's be clear. Let me be totally fair and honest. If we're talking about since midnight last night, then I'm lying. But if we're talking about since I went to sleep and woke up, I've had nothing but dinner. Grilled salmon, brown rice, broccoli, and a couple of grilled shrimp. That's it. That's all I
What kind of water is that?
Water, nigga.
No, I mean, what kind
God damn it.
That's not a brand.
Get you some spring water.
The spring water is nasty. But I do mix it up. I'll do drinking, spring, and alkaline. I'll mix it up, but I'm not going straight spring. The shit tastes like somebody walked through this water.
I mean,
I just want to
not Jesus.
I want to point out the fact that Ty is bouncing around like she just ate an edible. She ain't.
She's on Clubhouse. That's why.
And like she.
But
Here,
I want to lock in. I want to lock in dedications because we here and we're talking accountability, right? It is what is it? The 4th?
Yes,
it's the 4th.
Okay, look, and I started today. Tahir, abs in April, nigga. Abs in April.
Am I gonna have abs in April?
I'm telling you.
Am I gonna have abs in April? Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying us. I'm saying as a unit. I'm at 240 right now. Biggest I've ever been. I'm at 240 right now.
Mm-hmm.
Abs in April.
You gotta look at Ty's face.
I don't believe in that shit.
No, because I'm not working out nothing. This is what you see, what you get. I'm not doing no sit-ups.
But it's not
I'm
not
not
all
going
visual. I'm trying to.
I'm not.
I won't listen, man.
I'm
when
cool.
I tell y'all, I fuck with all of y'all tough. I want my people to be healthy.
Oh, I'm cool.
Okay.
I'm telling you right now, I'm not gonna be mentally healthy if I can't have wings. I'm gonna be very upset.
I'm not gonna be mentally healthy if I can't have wings. This is what I've learned. This is what I've learned. And
my goodness.
It might be different for other people. Because for some people, you can't give yourself that one cheat meal. Not a cheat day, but a cheat meal. Once you start eating better though, because it happened for me last year when I was on my shit with my trainer and all of that.
Yeah, I remember.
One meal, I felt that the whole day. So it didn't make me want to have a whole cheat day. I only wanted that cheat meal. But I will say this: if you know pizza is your slippery slope, then just do a hamburger instead, or just do the fries instead, or whatever it is. It's all about moderation. It's not about giving it up forever, because you don't start a diet that you know you're not able to keep. You change your lifestyle to something that you can manage and you can maintain. So I would never go like, oh, I'm giving up meat for the rest of my life and cheese for the rest of my life. Nigga, have you tasted pizza? Ain't no fucking way I'm gonna give up cheese for the rest of my goddamn life.
What you gonna do with the money? If you're not eating pizza, what you gonna do?
I was taught that there's no such thing as dieting. Just eat healthier, because when you diet and the diet's over and you go back to your regular eating habits, you're going to gain the weight back. So instead of dieting or doing any extreme things, just learn to lead a healthier eating lifestyle. So that way that will continue with you for the rest of your life, as opposed to dieting real quick and then gaining the weight right back.
I agree with that, but we're comics, so we're extremists. So it's almost like when we jumped into comedy, we couldn't say, we had to do it head first. Who
quit your job?
Who on here got a plan B? Which one of y'all is like, if this comedy don't work,
the pill?
No, nigga.
Nigga, hilarious.
I got plenty of those. I'm talking about if comedy don't work. Do you got that in your brain? If entertainment don't work?
No.
You know what changed it for me? And this isn't to glorify it or anything. I was talking to my homeboy from Atlanta. This is a couple years ago. And I was telling him about comedy and everything. He was like, you got a plan B? I was like, yeah, if this don't work out, I'm going to try this. He was like, that's your problem. I was like, excuse me? He was like, nigga, these dope boys ain't got no plan B.
Exactly.
These believe that they going to be the big motherfucking king at selling dope. They not. He's like, they all
exactly crack, nigga.
But he's like, but they go at it with the intensity like they ain't got no plan B. And when you start going at it like that, it's like, nigga, you're gonna see a difference in everything.
Exactly.
I always remember that conversation. From that point on, I was like, nigga, this is it.
Same way you don't have a plan B with comedy, you can't have a plan B with your health. I'm extremists, nigga. We go hard. That's why we in the positions we in. We was like,
I'm not really tripping on the on health. I'm banging with you, bro. Like, cause my family, nigga, they be eating horrible, nigga, and we live a long time. So I hereditarily wise, I feel like I'm gonna be all right. As bad as I eat, I should be way worse off, but it's fine. So I say that to say what I am worried about though is what Tahir said earlier is my discipline and my consistency. So it's like, if I'm going to apply it, and health is one of the ways that I'm going to apply it, then it should just work out, because I'm not worried about really being healthy. I'm worried about being consistent and being disciplined and not eating bullshit. But and I want that to trickle over, like you were saying earlier, Lance, to all the other parts of my life. Like
this is a question. Pertaining to that. Do y'all have anything that y'all love to eat, but you don't because you know it's terrible for you?
Nope, I eat all that. I eat all that shit, fam. Everything I want to eat, I eat.
I think you can eat whatever you want to eat in moderation. I think if you are smart about your food choices and maybe not eat wings every day or not eat cake every day, I think you can eat whatever it is that you want to eat, but in moderation. So I don't really think you have to give up anything.
No, I believe you can do whatever you want to do.
Fried fish, because I know how I like fried fish. I will fuck up some catfish nuggets, some catfish fillet, but I need some pickles with that bitch. I want some crinkle cut fries, and I want some hot sauce on them crinkle cut fries. Let me tell you something. Somebody with high blood pressure, such as myself, should not have that meal regularly. And by regularly, I mean more than once a month, if not bi-monthly, okay?
Hey.
Because that shit is so much sodium. The pickles alone. All right, before we even get to the fries that are deep fried and have hot sauce on them, before we even get to that, nigga, the pickles alone with this fried fish is it's a ticking time bomb. So that's one thing that I love to eat, but I've literally pushed it aside for the betterment of my health and my longevity of life. And I will say this, I want to be healthy. I want to be able to get up and just hop out of my chair, go run a mile, run 2. I want to point this out too. Yesterday I did 2 miles. It took me about 42 minutes. I was like walking, jogging, more walking than jogging, all of that. Today I did 2 miles in 30 minutes. So that was like 15 minutes a piece. My goal is to get my mile under 9 minutes. And that's what I'm really working toward on this, because I want to be able to have that, just that work, the acumen of working out, and also that stamina to be able to do it. And I know I have asthma, but once I push myself to
you want to use it for fucking.
That, but also like once you push yourself to different levels, your asthma will adjust, your breathing will adjust. So I've seen it happen. I've done it before. I just want to get back to that.
I'm not gonna tell you what I do 2 miles in there.
Tell me what you do it in. I mean, I'm gonna get there. Don't listen. No. Don't count this nigga out because I wear glasses. I'm gonna get there.
Listen, check this out, man. Listen, this is what's gonna happen. We doing this 30-day shit to start off with. After this is done, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna make changes in moderation. All that high blood pressure shit finna be gone. All of that diaphylaxis, all like you're gonna be able to pronounce words. Your tongue gonna get smaller. We gonna cure all of this bullshit that they try to give you the medication for, because it's all about what you eat. This is the year of us getting that part of our shit together, because this shit is some shit going around, and they're telling us that it's disproportionately fucking with black people. So
black fat people.
Black people,
fat old people, nigga.
So if we can't stop being black, we can at least stop being fat. So,
but one thing I also want to do, aside from all of that, man,
is stop eating 7-Eleven hot dogs for breakfast.
One thing I want to do. Well, I mean, come on, bro. I mean, listen, once a year. I only did that, a couple times in that week, but that was once a year that I did that. Mm-hmm. Nigga, y'all know I love clothes, nigga. I want to be able to walk in Zara and be like, just buy what's there instead of asking them, hey, y'all got some 2X in the back? Y'all got how many times I had to go on Zara and ask them, y'all got any other big sizes in the back? I just want to be able to go in Zara and be like, yeah.
Hold on. Why is Ty showing us her titties? Time out.
It don't matter, nigga. Let it happen. Don't even question it.
Ty put the titties right out there.
Let that happen.
Hold on. Did I miss something, Ty? Hold on. I need to do it again, but why?
That's a nice shirt, Ty. I didn't get to check it out. Can y'all see it, please?
Mm-hmm. I got new merch.
Damn it, I can't. I don't know why Kev on stage is in a black Greek room on Clubhouse, and I just got the notification there, knowing he ain't black or Greek, and he got booed at a black Greek step show because he said the wrong organization.
That is hilarious.
No, really?
Oh yeah. You ain't hear that story?
He said the wrong organ.
It's gonna be a good.
He called the Omegas iota.
Damn.
He didn't do that.
Did
he would
he?
have made it out online.
Oh, I was gonna say, bruh.
He called the Omega.
Give it up. I think he said something like
Republican.
"Give it up for the ladies Alpha Phi Alpha," instead of yeah. I think that's what he said. So we gonna talk about that later.
Hey, Tahir.
Talk about that later.
My mile is 6.5 minutes.
Bro, you do a mile in 6.5 minutes?
Yeah, I got a treadmill at my house.
That's running no stop though. You ain't stopping while you're running, right? Is that what it is? Yeah, see, I'm walking and jogging right now. I can't run non-stop. My thighs ain't cut out for that. I would get chased.
The progress is gonna stop. You keep going with that shit.
Shout out to my homies that stay on me about being disciplined and being consistent. This nigga Tony Baker be talking shit because my Fitbit miles be trash, and I told that nigga I was gonna stay dedicated, so he'll hit me and be like, "Yo, BT, what the fuck we doing?" So now, oddly enough, I done found a new workout within that. Like, what'll happen is like I ain't did like right now. I'm at 1,000 steps, and I was supposed to hit 10,000 before midnight. So I find myself sprinting in my living room at 10:45.
That don't count. Take your ass outside, BT. Walk around your complex.
You know what he doing to here? He put his shoes on his hands and just clap like this.
That's still a workout. But so I be sprinting in my living room, which is oddly enough it's worked out better. It's worked out better because now to here I'm getting a full sweat. Whereas if I just walked the day, I wouldn't get like this fucking sweat, but I be hitting that shit. I guarantee I hit it tonight.
Okay. All right,
I guarantee I hit it tonight.
Why don't you get up right now and do some sprints in your living room so we can see?
I don't need that much time. I could do the walks, but I'd be cheating you guys. I considered it too. You just want to laugh at my run to car. No, I'm trying to be in Bad Boy 7 with the.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
It's gonna be me and you, nigga. We're gonna be in there.
I want to support this process. So when you running, I want to be like, yes, BT, yes, get it. Maybe we can get Ty to say something. She's gone.
No, I'm here. I just had to get up and go get my hoodie. I got a little chilly. I got low blood. I got the anemia.
Watch me work, bro.
Hey, look, if y'all want one, I'm gonna send y'all one of these.
What?
This dice right here.
Oh, I love that. Yes, send me one. I love that. Yes.
You want one? Yes. I got one like this, and I got one that's like yoga, like for stretching.
No, I want that one.
Okay. You seen this before, BT?
I
want one. Do you have one that just say water breaks all around it? Because I got a jug of water right here.
One that just say wings?
Wings and water breaks.
So you roll the dice and then boom, it lands on 20 burpees. You do 20 burpees. Ooh. Roll the dice again. And then boom, 30 mountain climbers.
I don't want it.
Do it again.
Oh, you just want to go get a hoodie real quick? This nigga here.
1 minute.
I'm cold.
Oh, you cold?
You put her merch out there. She ain't playing.
She said, look, but you guys see what you said? I'm cold.
Ty doing what you supposed to do.
We are a Yamly.
Like a giant tree.
Branching out toward the sky. We are a Yamly. And
I would do everything on that die except for the burpees, nigga. Burpees is the one thing I would pay a trainer to look the other way when I'm supposed to do burpees, just so I don't have to do the burpees. I hate
burpees. Don't bother me.
That's because you don't do them correctly.
Is that because you don't do them?
No, there's no way possible you were doing burpees correctly and they don't bother you.
Burpees, no, you know how everybody's like body be like certain things are like a problem for you. Burpees are not my issue, nigga.
Burpees are my issue.
This under a bar? Oh, niggas.
What's that? Like you ain't got no upper body strength?
I got nothing on a bench press. But burpees aren't a problem.
I love bench pressing. I will max out, and I know I've maxed out. It ain't just about me like not being able to lift it. Like that next day when you done tore those tendons and it hurt to like even like take a shower.
When you got the chicken wings.
Oh,
hey, Tahir, this is what nigga when I tell you. So I'm talking to one of my homies that like work out tough, and you get the You get thieves. You done built up the ass and you walking around the whole day with this shit. So I'm like, nigga, listen, I'm trying to be consistent, bro, but I'm fucked up right now. Like, I cannot bend my arms. And this nigga's response was, work out again. I hung up the phone. He called me back. I said, nah, I think I was talking to the wrong person because I told you I can't bend my arms. And your response was, work out again. He was like, yeah, I hung up again. The nigga, he called me back again. He was like, nigga, stop hanging up and let me finish the sentence. He said, don't do what you did. Do what you did, but way lighter, and it'll loosen up. And I was in denial. I was like, fuck out of here, nigga. He said, nah, he was like, what was you on? I was like on 30 pounds and some curls, whatever. I did all these different variations. He said, nigga, go down to like 5. And I'm like, really? He was like, yeah. And I did this shit. And 20 minutes later, I was like, oh, nigga, that's way better, nigga.
Yeah.
Why you didn't say that?
First of all, let me tell you something. Ty is a marketing pervert. Okay, she went from the t-shirt to the leggings to the sweater to the Yam Fam mug. Okay, we get it, Ty. We get it. You got everything we need in our house.
Nigga, do you have a shirt that says "Get your ass out of here"?
Right.
Head ass.
It just needs to be a finger. Listen, it need to be a finger with "Get your ass" and then out of here.
So actually, the design is in production.
Okay.
So, you know, I'm
come on
working on some things. You know,
come on with it. I
Me,
love it, man. I love
for everybody in the room right now. When you work out, what's the first thing on your body that you notice change when you work out?
I'm the wrong person to ask. Takar, let me tell you how stupid this shit is.
BT, so notice his attitude change.
Right. Takar, watch this stupid shit. Because you know I'm good for starting and not finishing. Right? So I'll start. I'll be going hard. Maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Then I'll do a cheat meal, which turn into a cheat day, which turn into a cheat weekend. Right?
To a cheat life.
Now I'm back to cheat life. Now I'm back to now I'm back to cheat life. I'm married to wings. All right, cool. So what'll happen is whatever results I was supposed to get, I'll get them, nigga, a week and a half in the cheat life. Like all of a sudden, I'm like, damn, nigga, I'm a little slimmer than I was supposed to be. And then the next one to be like, back to the bullshit, nigga.
Yeah. your body is still like in that mode where it's burning the fat. So, but then you start that cheat meal turns into a cheat day to a cheat week.
That cheat meal
body like, okay, nigga.
Yeah.
Hey, them results come slow, but that goddamn rigatoni come fast as a motherfucker.
I think for me, it's my stomach is being flat is one of the first things that I'll notice.
Yeah, my face is probably number one for me.
My it's usually my stomach and then my face. You start seeing my neck a little bit more. The only thing that don't go away is my ass. I got my mama's ass, and that don't. I'm sick of tired. You feel me? I'm goddamn.
As nigga say, I see my neck a little more.
Hey, Takara, PTR on Ty's picture.
I see it.
This nigga said,
I have to say we were talking about COVID. I just want to let people know that I think COVID is very real and you should protect yourselves with these Yamly face masks that are available on Teesprings right now.
Are they scented?
The link is in my bio.
Do they smell? He said, "Do they smell like yams? Does it smell like Thanksgiving?"
Yes, and you know it's funny. You guys just gave me an idea. Let me write it down in my notebook here. There's a sticker on the back of my notebook.
With marketing. Put it all in your face. Just put it all in your face.
So if you want yams on your face, head on over to that link in my bio, and there you go. You're welcome.
Little commercial break.
Oh, while you bullshitting, that might be a real thing in a couple of months.
Oh, wait to hear, because I had said commercial break. I like it.
No, I'm talking about commercial break, nigga. I'm trying to get these ass.
I already know you ain't playing.
Lance's laugh was like I was talking about something nasty, so I was like, wait, what did I say? For real. I thought I said something to get canceled. I was like, wait, whoa, what did you do?
He was like,
somebody said they smell like Newports. They don't smell like.
Well, yes, the green ones are
Newport
100 scented.
Thank you.
These are your menthol Newport 100 scented masks.
I'm gonna buy one.
Those are the shorts in a hard box. So don't.
Oh my goodness.
But hold up though, let me tell you them leggings though. When you put the Yam Fam leggings on, them yams
Let me see the
be
leggings.
popping.
Let me see.
That means I gotta get up and I gotta go put them on.
Send me some leggings. I'll wear them. I'll pull them up during the.
Takara wanted let her see.
I was gonna say that mean I gotta get up and put them on, But I do have Yam Fam on the leggings. I don't have my Yam Fam leggings on.
You know how much the streets been praying to see Takara in some Yam Fam leggings?
You would think they'd be okay. Listen, they already seen her yams and leggings, so it's crazy that they want to see
Fam leggings.
Nigga, this is like a self-fulfilling prophecy. Takara in some Yam Fam leggings?
That'd be dope.
Come on,
we gotta make that happen.
Slide those over, Ty.
We're gonna make that happen.
The team is dumb. Look at the look at the banner at the top.
Sponsored by the Yam Fam.
That's good. Hilarious.
Wait, to hear, I had said something about circling events and clubhouse thing earlier. The thing that was really interesting to me, and Ty, I know you see this all the time. Like one of the things that's really interesting, like on other social media platforms, right? Like specifically like IG, Snapchat, probably even maybe YouTube, Facebook. You can kind of what's the word I'm looking? Fake it. You can fake it.
Right.
You can fake it on other platforms with no recourse to what you're doing, right? The interesting thing, the most interesting dynamic to Clubhouse to me is back to them smacks in the face of like reality. So you come up and you singing the wrong note. When you on IG doing that shit, ain't nobody gonna never say nothing. You gonna get some smiling faces and some hearts, and then a couple people criticize you. You a hater, nigga. You go on Clubhouse with that shit, and somebody gonna tell you, and the chances are they might have a Grammy. Nigga, you might know exactly what the fuck they're talking about. I've been singing on my Instagram for 2 years and nobody said nothing, and then Pharrell told me I wasn't shit. I don't. And you just gotta deal with that.
It'd be so random the people that be on there. Like I was just going through rooms, just seeing who was there, and then I popped up on a room that Mace was in there giving out dating advice. I was like, nigga, are you qualified to do this? It was so random that Mace was just in there giving out dating advice. I was just like, I had to tune in because I had to hear the voice talk for real, but it was really Mace. But yeah, that shit was wild as hell.
You be cheating on your girl, that ain't what Mace do.
Yo,
but if they in the Dream Girls room when they was having a discussion. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Lance.
One mic.
Yep, my bad.
No,
one mic.
Somebody in the comments said Takara still got to start her OnlyFans where she's just adjusting her pants.
I will speak on that. I thought it was a good idea. I thought it was a funny idea for me to just have an OnlyFans where I just lift my pants up. And I do have some friends in the comedy industry who do have OnlyFans, and they're stand-up comedians and they have OnlyFans, and they've been telling me how much money they make, but they're doing other things. And my boyfriend said no. And when I asked him
why, Mosey?
Yeah, Mosey said absolutely not.
Can I be your Mosey?
Which I wasn't going to do it anyway because it's just, he said because he said for me with you, when I look at you, one, you in a full relationship, so you're not going to be on OnlyFans adjusting your pants. He said, on Zoom with the homies is fun, but ain't nobody, you're not, hell no. And two, he said, that's not what your brand is. He said, you're a stand-up comedian, you're funny, people respect you, people love you. What will people think if they tap the link in your bio and it was an OnlyFans? He said, I think it will play down into what you're trying to represent. So for me as your man, I don't think it's a good idea. But
Well,
for
it's
me,
not OnlyFans. It's actually OnlyPants.
it's only pants, you know.
Listen,
It's only
I want
pants.
to ask y'all this because
But I understand it.
This is something that Farrah and I have conversations about this. She was like, "What if I started OnlyFans?" And I was like, "Well, you know, you're a strong black independent woman. I don't want to tell you what you can and what you can't do, right?" And because I feel like, especially like now in this climate, it's like if you say something like, "Nah, fuck that. You ain't start no fucking OnlyFans. What are you talking about? You're my lady. What are you saying, right?" It's like you're telling a woman what they can and can't do with their body. And she was like, "You just seem like you don't give a fuck what I do." I was like, "No, I care, but I'm like, I don't want to come off like this overbearing, overprotective husband. Like, yeah, what the fuck you think?" She was like,
But that's who you
I
are.
still want to know you care.
Exactly.
Like, I still want to know you care. I still want to. So it's like, okay, so what? How do I answer that question? Because it feels like a lose-lose, and however I answer that. So
here, wait, that was so good. I was just having a conversation with this man because he said, why is it that when a man wants to tell a woman something, he has to butter her up and kiss her ass to say something to her, so we don't get the worst response? And we don't want to seem like we don't care, but we don't want to seem like we do care too much, to the point where a man can sometimes feel like he has to kiss a woman's ass to just say something normal. He said, why do men have to go the extra extent just to say something normal to their woman? So the example was, and I wanted to ask you guys on this Zoom, especially the men, if you were in a relationship and your spouse gained weight, how do you tell them that they gained weight in this relationship?
you suggest
out of
that
here.
y'all work out together.
How do you tell them?
Thank you. But to say it again to hear.
You suggest that y'all work out together. Like, hey, love, I've been thinking about
fuck all that. First thing you do is you put a goddamn padlock on the refrigerator.
Okay, see, Lance is single, and this is
Yeah.
a clear.
No, listen.
But what if he says to hear? What if she says, "Oh, you trying to say I'm fat? I need to work out?"
Yes.
I'm trying to say we both could be better. I'm trying to say this is a new year. Let's set some new goals and let's hold each other accountable.
And what if she says, "Well, then you work out by yourself. I don't need to work out."
Like, well, listen. When we got together, we were deemed equally yoked. Don't let me take this journey by myself. You said you would be with me by my side for better or for worse. This is
we
something
equally yoked, and now you put egg yolk to it.
I can't do it by myself. I need somebody to hold me up, and somebody I can hold up at the same time.
Well, let me ask you this. The basis of the question, I think the basis of the question is what's most important. So the person has gained weight. Are you now less attracted to them because of the weight? And if that is the issue, then say this is what the issue is. Or do you notice that they've gained the weight? You're still very much attracted to them, but you're concerned about their health. Then why not have the conversation in that way instead of trying to kind of manipulate what it is? Like, if you,
because people don't own up to their own shit. They be like, these pants that got small. The pants ain't do shit.
I got a question. As soon as everybody done, I just got a question.
All right, go ahead, Lance. Go ahead with your question.
Okay, so first off, this is a problem with our society is we fucking coddle everybody and everybody's afraid to tell the truth. So how can you be with somebody if you can't be honest with them? Don't nobody give a fuck about your health. If that was the case, we wouldn't be doing all this unhealthy shit.
Now, it's an issue.
Once it's an issue, then we at the hospital. That's a totally different situation. That ain't got nothing to do with, babe, you getting big. That's, babe, they're finna cut your fucking foot off. That's a different situation. Now, the main issue, the main question to be asked is, why did you gain weight? Now, did you have a baby? That's a different situation. Are you just letting yourself go? Did you get comfortable? Did you already got a man? I don't gotta be in shape no more.
Right.
Is it who is a host of different reasons?
It could be the quarantine. It could be the quarantine.
It could be linked to depression.
What if it's a thyroid issue?
A lot of people put on weight due to depression because they find comfort in food. So you sad and you just eat away your sadness.
Oh yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Have the conversation. Like, get to the root cause of it instead of you saying, "Oh, you a fat bitch now."
No.
Why is she a fat bitch now?
No, that's a joke. What I'm not saying is, babe, we should work out together.
It's
if
like
I've been working out this whole time. If I've been staying in shape, I'm not going to say, hey, babe, we should do this together. No, I can help you with it. Like, come with me. But I'm not about to act like I let myself go too because you did. I'm gonna tell you, babe, I'm with you. I'm with you. I love you. You're my person. But we got to get this shit under control.
I think that everybody has.
Why though? The why of the under control, is it because you're no longer attracted to what they look like now physically? Is it because you have concerns that your blood pressure is high, your cholesterol is high? Like, it's the why. Because a lot of times people can make changes if they know the why.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's truth to that too. But I also believe, especially at the age that we're around, I'm assuming Takara is talking from a physical attraction point of view.
This is the thing. I have two things to say about that. One is, for men who feel like they have to kiss a woman's ass to say something normal, I think that that's okay if it's your wife. I think that it's okay if it's your girlfriend or your fiance or somebody that you love. Why not put the extra niceness on it so that way she can receive your concern of what you're saying better? I don't see a problem with that. But also when it comes, because that was what my question was, how do you say something difficult to your spouse? My boyfriend said, I always feel like men have to sugarcoat shit that we should regularly say. So he said, like, if like even with Lance and BT talking, Lance would be like, nigga, you fat, what the fuck? And BT would be like, nigga, I'm trying to lose the weight, what the fuck? But he said, you can't tell your woman, baby, you fat, you gained some weight, you got fat. He said, because women are so much more emotional and we take it differently.
Takara, wait, Takara, stay right there for a second. Here's an interesting thing. As you noted, as you guys all noticed, I didn't touch that last topic. In that same vein, in the same vein of what you just said, it becomes an even more interesting conversation in the essence of equals, right? Because the way that men are in the essence, like women very often will create a world. No, I shouldn't say women. Society will create a world where we're supposed to treat women either like this or like this. Treat them like queens or treat them like equals, right? In the essence of equals, I talk to my homies like this. So if this is how you want me to treat you, then that's different than how I'm treating you like a woman, not like I would treat.
I thought you wanted to be my best friend.
Yeah, I would tell Lance, hey man, hey, what the fuck, Jigglypuff? Like I would just tell him, like as opposed to how I would talk to my woman. If you're alpha, you normally assess these things.
No, BT's on the headphones that come with on the flight. The Southwest, he got the
hilarious.
He got the Beats by Southwest on.
These are beats. So I first and foremost in relationships, I take 0 degrees off of who I am. This is who I am. And I need you to deal with me as such, and I want to deal with you at 100% of yourself. So in the essence of saying something difficult to somebody, I don't know what I'm doing, but I will express whatever I'm feeling. I couldn't tell you what the verbiage is because every situation will be a little different, but I will absolutely say it. And he's right, Moses, let me be your Moses. He is absolutely right in the essence of men are normally taking a soft-handed approach in the way that we deal with women. Like it's a little more delicate approach. As harsh as Lance being, harsh be on some player shit, so I know he'd be talking slick. So as much as he said, hey, bitch, you fatty McFat, hey, come on, like, hey, you know what I mean?
That was let's not make it seem like women aren't also sensitive, or we speak with tact when we're talking to men as well. Like I don't like when we start to do the whole, well, you got to be nicer to women, because here I'll give an example. Let's say I'm sexually involved with a man and we've had this sex and it is not the kind of sex that I'm into. Would he rather I say, you and I are sexually incompatible and I don't want to pursue this relationship any further, or I ain't gonna be able to call it, fam, your dick is small.
I think
men get coddled and women kiss men's ass too, but just for different reasons. So a woman,
but that's the point.
It's
we're both doing it. It's not
for different reasons.
It's not a woman thing,
right? And that was my argument with Dayon was. You may have to kiss our ass. You have to say certain things to us, but I think there are certain.
Wait, who's a Dayon?
That's like a man with hair loss.
Wait a minute, are you cheating on Mosey?
Yeah.
No, that's like a man with hair loss. You can't just tell a man who's losing his hair to cut it all off, or his hairline is getting pushed back. Men are sensitive when it comes to hair, so women we have to.
Why can't you?
Huh?
But if that's your man, why can't you? This is the problem with relationships. There's a lot of people that are tap dancing and walking on eggshells in relationships. They tap dancing and walking around. Yeah, because so I got a call. But they tapping around and tap dancing around and walking on eggshells. The whole problem with the relationship is that if you're scared to talk to your partner about whatever it is that you want to have the conversation about, then that says more about the flaws in the foundation of your relationship. I should be able to go to my man and say, hey, baby, I love you. But you about 3 inches back off. You might want to take it all the way down.
Ty, so go back to what I said a second ago in the essence of I agree with you. Who are you? If you're the woman that says, say, man, what you doing with that little wee-wee, bro? Then I want say that. If that's who you are as a person. If the conversation is, hey, if that's who you are, is we're not sexually compatible. Be whoever you are at 100%.
But there's ways that
I want to say this real quick.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I feel everything y'all said, and I do feel like there has been a stereotypical approach of how we approach women in sensitive topics and how we address them, and society has told us to move that way. However, I honestly believe that women are way stronger than men in so many different areas of life, even accepting the truth. And I always tell my young homie, I'm like, yo, don't lie to these women, bro. If you just trying to smash or you ain't living no sense, tell them. What people appreciate the most is the ability to make an informed decision.
Right.
If you tell this woman, hey, I'm not really on that right now, we can hang out and kick it. That's really my speed. If you good with that, I'm good with that. They will respect that more than you tell them, yeah, but I love you. You're the only one I'm talking to. And then they find out you got 3 other women you tell them the same shit to. Because you don't know, she might want that same shit, right? So it's always easier just to leave with that. And I will also say that,
it's not easier.
Hold on. I said what I said about Farron and her OnlyFans page, but there are other difficult conversations that we've had that was way easier to approach, even though they might have been difficult topics, because we have such a transparent communication level. And like I've said this on a couple different platforms. Like before we got married, the night that I proposed to her, we're in a jacuzzi and we're talking we start talking about threesomes, past sexual history, what it would take for one of us to get up and walk away from the marriage, bringing home a baby, infidelity, finding out somebody's a drug lord in Colombia. Like, what is it that's going to make you walk away? And having those type of in-depth, sensitive, not politically correct conversation is something difficult to do with somebody that it's easier for us to talk to a stranger and tell a stranger our truths than it is for us to talk to somebody we care about and give them our truths. However, you learn how to have those in-depth and hard conversations with somebody. And the more you learn that person, you learn how to talk to them without having to coddle them. You don't have to tiptoe around it. You just learn the right way to say it, because you can say anything that you need to say to that person without tiptoeing around it, but you don't have to come off like an asshole with it too.
Right.
But you learn that from dealing with that person, not just like, you can't have the same approach with every person is what I'm trying to say.
Right. To someone in the comments that said, you should be able to lose the weight or gain the weight as long as you're happy with yourself. You can't say that because you're not in a relationship with yourself. If I'm in a relationship with someone, in the beginning of our relationship, what interests them and me the most is a physical attraction. You want to keep that physical attraction up, ladies and men, because that's what men are physically attracted. They're physical beings. So if you gain weight, and your body's not what it used to and it doesn't look the same way, irrespective of what the reason is, whether it's kids, you're stressed, whatever the case is, don't, be honest. If a man being honest with you and saying, I'm losing my physical attraction for you, I love you, but physically I'm not attracted to you anymore because you don't physically look the way you did when I first met you. I don't think there's anything wrong with that man being able to keep you in the place in which you were when he was attracted to you in the first place. Does that make sense?
Yes,
so that's
absolutely.
like some women get mad and be like, I gain weight because of the kids. I gain weight because, I'm in the house all day doing this, this, and that. And that could very well be the case of why you gain the weight. But the fact of the matter is you gained the weight. And a lot of men are physically attracted to us for whatever way our body looks in that moment. So, for women who get offended when a man says you've gained weight and we give all these reasons as to why, I always just try to tell women, try to be as close or if not better as whatever way you were when you met him. Yeah. And I know that sounds crazy for a lot of women. They get offended, they get mad, they're in my DMs, they want to say something to me. But if a motherfucker met you when you was a banger, you can't be surprised if a man is like, I love you, but I'm just not physically attracted to you. I love our kids, I love our family. You got to stay physically in shape too.
Because Takara, like on that same vein,
it sounds mean, but that's just the reality.
I love the house we built, but now you built like the house.
It seems like men are being insensitive. A dude will be like, a woman will be like, my husband was insensitive. He told me I needed to lose weight, and I said, as insensitive as he may have been, do you?
So, Takara, I agree with everything you said, and then I'll flip it, right? So in the essence of like, and let's make it personal. I know hella comedians, right, that lost their first like wife once they got into comedy because they're like, this isn't who I met. I didn't meet somebody who was out all times of night. Like this was not who you were, and now you're a different person now. So if you gonna have to give up one or the other, aka for the girl, it might be giving up wings or don't give up wings. Bonbons. Give up bonbons.
And it's always the women that get offended. Like, if a man loses his hair, then that's your choice to stay or not. Do you like your nigga with hair or not? And if you're not attracted to him because he didn't lose his hair, then you make a choice. A man can make a choice.
You can put a hat on the head, though, Takara.
Right.
You can put a hat on, you can put a scully on, you can trick a motherfucker. You can hatfish somebody easy. You can't fatfish somebody. You just a fat fish. It's
always the women that get mad. Women get mad.
I got a question for you, Takara.
We'll ask a man what they think or what they feel. And then when a man is being honest with a woman about the situation and what it looks like to him, a woman will be like, no, you being mean. No, I love you. I'm trying to tell you
women
something.
Don't listen to men about physical shit. They listen to other women and gay dudes.
let me stretch it a little bit, right? So Takara, you're I heard what you said. I don't want to, I'm not saying you're completely wrong, but isn't that where you should have that space of your relationship where it's more to it than just the physical, right? So yeah, let me finish, BT. If he met me when I was 25 and I was tight and I was right and I was snatched, right? And fast forward to now, I'm 40. We 15 years in, I done gained a good 35, 40. We got a couple kids together. And he's like, damn, you gained some weight. Let's say I get into an accident and I lose a leg or I'm disfigured or something. I'm not the woman that I was. Like, I don't even have all my parts. I lost a leg. Now I'm different now. So does that mean he's like,
hold on, wait, Child, so I'm keeping
1.5 legs?
Did you gain weight and you ain't got no leg?
Yeah, let's do that. I gained weight and I lost a leg.
Woo.
But I think that's up to that man to choose.
You gotta hold up all that new weight on just one leg.
It is. That's what I'm saying. So now I done gained some weight. I lost a leg, and now I'm putting more weight on the one leg I got left. Is he like, damn, you big and you lost a leg? I'm gonna have to roll out. Like, how superficial? I think you have to base it on that, like the superficiality of your relationship. Like,
can I speak for 1 second?
You gonna have to roll out.
Guys, I ain't never gonna get no sponsoring on this goddamn show right now.
But there's two parts to this. One, you said you met me when I'm 25 and now we're 40. in 15 years, everybody's going to change. So that's different. I think Takar's talking more like something a lot shorter than that. I assume.
Thank you.
Right? And that I'm talking about a shorter time period. After 15 years, everybody's changed. You like if we've been together for 15 years, don't tell me I gained weight. Like you sound ridiculous.
You could very well gain 20 pounds in a month.
No,
versus 20 pounds. You know what I mean?
If it's a month, it's a different conversation.
When you got time invested, that's different. Yeah.
But so I'm a big.
We talking about Takar.
I'm a big fan of the truth. No matter how it gets out, we have to tell each other the truth. So if your man if his hairline back here, you should tell him like, babe, that shit ain't cut that shit off. Like that don't look
rock
good.
the George Jefferson and I love him and that's my nigga. Then all right,
you
got
George
Jefferson face ass over here. I still love you, boy.
But he could very well go back to George Jefferson and you not like it. He could go to the George Jefferson and you be like, you know what? I don't really like that.
That's what I'm saying though.
I'm gonna tell you, any nigga who rocking the George Jefferson, that's your fault for ever fucking him in the first place.
I gonna go fuck a young nigga with a booty fade. Facts only.
First of all, these young niggas are losing their hairlines in their 20s now too. Don't believe the hype. But so like I guess that's my. I think we're saying the same thing, but we're in the same book, but we on a different page. Because like I get it, people are gonna change. You know what I'm saying? People are gonna change, and that's fine. But if your sole basis for wanting to be with someone is based on the exterior, based on the physics, then your relationship isn't going to work out anyway, because people physically, we change.
But let's say this.
I'm not disputing whether or not we change or not. That's not my dispute. That's not the argument. The issue that I came upon in the situation that I talked about with Dayon was, if somebody
his name is Moses
in a relationship gains weight, and somebody in the comments said you should be able to gain weight, and you should be, as long as you're comfortable with what you look like, and that's fine. But you can't just be comfortable with what you look like when you're in a relationship with someone else. You're not by yourself. You're in a relationship with somebody else. And I think that in that relationship, that person should have some say in some way, shape, or form if they're happy or comfortable with the way that you look. So that's like Ty with Farron. Ty is very lenient. Like Farron will be like, I'm cutting my hair. I love you, babe. I'm putting a weave in. I love you, babe. I'm getting braids. I love you, babe. I'm gonna go work out. I love you, babe. I'm gonna do it only because that's the type of person he is, and that's the type of relationship that they have. But a lot of men find it very, very difficult to be honest and open, especially when it comes to weight, and tell their spouse you gained weight. And everybody goes, well, it goes into looks and it goes into this. Women are the ones who will love you past all that. Women are the ones who will love you whether you got a job, you don't have a job, your hair, your height. Men are the more physical beings to me. And I know a lot of men agree with me, and the women don't agree with me. But if men feel like that, and we want to know why this and why that with men, then we have to listen to what they're saying too. And if a man says to a woman, I want you to be, babe, you gained some weight. Women will be like, oh, so you only care about the way I look? I don't only care about the way you look, but I care about the way you look. I think that a man shouldn't feel embarrassed to want to say that to his woman, or vice versa.
And Takar, it sounds like you got to make it like, let's get even more specific. Let's say that the woman has a heightened sex drive, right? And early in their relationship, they had a lot of sex. Right. And then she physically starts changing. And now his body don't respond to her the same way. And she's like, you don't touch me no more. You don't. That's what
I was trying to say. What I was saying.
Yeah, it's like, but I'm not attracted to you the same way I was. So things have changed. And listen, we're not talking about, oh, you had a kid. We're talking about, no, let's call a spade a spade. Everybody puts on a few pounds in a relationship.
Yes.
Everybody does. We all do. You get comfortable for a while and you're like, oh shit, I'm falling off. We got to get back on our shit together. Like, cause you get comfortable with the person you're with. But then it's always going to be about being the best versions of yourself, especially if this is the person that you always want to be with. Because let me tell you something. All this weight that this woman who is afraid to have this man that's afraid to have this conversation with this woman about how she looks now, if he had it with her and he broke her heart, she was mad. How could you make me feel like this? You have broken me inside. They'd break up. You know what the fuck she'd do? Lose
weight.
that motherfucking
She gonna go lose weight. New body, new me.
This nigga.
She gonna go lose that weight for the streets.
For the streets.
And that's what I was trying to say. I'm sorry to hear to BT. I didn't want to say that. I wanted a man to say it. A woman hit me up and said her man told her that he's not sexually attracted to her because she gained weight and his body isn't doing what it needs to do when it's daytime. And she was like, I don't know how to feel. And I said, listen to him. And if he didn't say it in a mean way, it was like, you fat, or he didn't tell you in an argument, but he's telling you more so that you guys can continue to enjoy.
That's how she said it to you. I don't know why hell fuck him. You know more. I love nigga. Put the gravy in the cereal.
She was mad at him to hear. She was like, I'm not gonna sleep with him. I'm like, well, it don't sound like he wants to sleep with you either. So maybe you should listen. If your man is saying, I'm not sexually attracted to you right now, because you gained, and she said she gained like 90 pounds. I'm like, hey, wait a minute, girl.
Listen, I was just say different strokes for different folks, man.
Right.
I think it's very important to have good communication with your significant other or your spouse. Yeah. I think it's great to have that transparency and be able to have those honest conversations that are uncomfortable, but you need to be able to have it. I think that none of us are relationship specialists. I think that you should definitely get in a relationship because of more than a physical aspect of it. I think that with time you will find that you love a person more than you may be attracted to that person, but that love is what keeps you there, when you fall in and out of that attraction. And the attraction will keep you there when you fall in and out of love, because no one stays in love the entire time they're together or the entire time they're married, and no one stays attracted to that person the entire time they're married or they're in a relationship. But I do want to switch topics before we get up out of here. Go ahead, Lance. Make it fast. I'm ready to get off this shit.
Because with all of that, the number one cause of people breaking up is finances.
That's true.
Get your broke ass out of here.
So fuck all of that weight and all of that. Yo, the money funny. I'm out.
But the money funny because of what they bought to eat. No, all right, keep going.
No, because there's guys who stay in a marriage with their woman and they're not attracted to them, and they go sleep with somebody else and cheat.
Well, he's saying but the top 3 reasons that marriages fail are finances, communication. And those are the top 3 reasons, and they vary from.
Wait, what was the third one?
I think he said communication.
Finances, communication, and sex. Like those are the top 3, and the sex is broad. It could be infidelity, it could be lack of sex, it could be a number of things. But those are the top 3 reasons that relationships and marriages fail. So
that's the order.
However, we got about 13 minutes before we get up out of here, man. Let's jump to 3 things that you want from 2021 before we get up out of here, man. 3 things you're looking forward to, 3 things you're committed to doing, 3 things that you want by the end of 2021. Let's go with it. Kick it off. Well, y'all might need some time. I'll start it off, and then we can go Ty, Lance, to Car, BT. As I said earlier, I want to be more disciplined in all aspects of my life, especially with my diet and my health. I want to be more comfortable saying no and not explaining myself, because I know I'm a people pleaser. I know I want to go to bat for people and give my all to my friends and family, but I need to learn how to say no without explaining myself.
Can I borrow $5,000?
No, I can't do it. And last but not least, I want to be able to trust myself more. Like there are times when I'll spend 2.5 hours looking for a picture or video to make a commentary video about, when I went through like 10 or 15, but I didn't think it was funny enough. And I could have been done with that part of my day if I had just trusted my funny. So that's another thing I want to do, is trust myself more and bet on myself more. So those are my 3 things. Ty, what you got for us? 2021, what you want from it?
So the first thing is I want to continue the energy of taking care of myself better in terms of positive self-talk, and just making sure that I continue to be more aware of self and just loving on myself more. I tend to love people more than I love myself. So that's what I've been doing for a while now. So just continuing to love on me the way that I love on other people. And I need to get my business together. I was not prepared for this pandemic at all. And that let me know that I needed to tighten up not just my personal finances, but how I do my business with my merch, my S corp, and all of these things, and trademarking and copywriting. So tighten up my business in that respect. Copywriting, registering my written material so that when I go to pitch, I don't have to worry about, oh shit, is this going to show up on TV in 6 months because I didn't do what I needed to do to protect it. And the third thing is all of this talk time and stuff that I'm doing on all of these platforms, yours, Clubhouse, Instagram, that I'm going to take all of the energy and the work that I'm doing into that and make it a tangible financial thing that's going to elevate my career. So
on YouTube or Facebook?
All of it.
No, I'm saying
everything.
I'm saying exactly what you just said. All the energy you have, all this amazing shit that you do it on YouTube and Facebook. That'll change a lot of shit.
But I need to, I want all of the stuff that I'm doing, no matter where I'm doing it, I want it to enhance and propel my career to the next level. Also, I'll throw in an honorable mention. My 1 hour special comes out in 2021. I don't know what month, I don't know what day, but I'm doing an hour. Somebody gonna see it. It's gonna be out. So
nice.
I heard that, Ty.
Yeah.
I heard that. Who we got next? Lance Wood. What we got for the people?
Okay, so I got some real tangible hard things, like 100,000 Instagram followers. And it's weird because I had big spikes. I had big spikes when I did King stuff. It was a big spike. Then I had big spikes when I was touring heavy. Then I had big spike, I had big spikes doing Zoom with the homies. But it's now it's that between 25,000 and 35,000. It's been there for a year, which it's been constant growth, but something is the next boom. I want 100,000 Instagram followers. I want 100,000 on Facebook. I want 50,000 on YouTube subscribers. Those are hard goals that I want to happen. This is something too. This is just advice that I got that changed my point of view, especially what you was talking about Tahir with the with not trusting yourself, and you spent 3 hours trying to find a 4-minute thing, and
yes, sir,
you could have done a bunch of shit. Nigga told me to fall in love with the work and not the result. So instead of saying, even with the, because you know when we post stuff, we looking at the numbers. We condition like that now. So instead of saying that, fuck the numbers. I'm going to post 3 videos a day, period.
Yeah.
Versus I'm going to get 100 followers a day. You can't control people pressing that follow button, but you can control the work. That's all you got control of is the work. So I'm gonna post 3 videos a day. I'm gonna post 4 videos, whatever your number is, and the growth is gonna happen. There's no way around it.
That's so it absolutely will.
Yeah. So the 100,000 on Instagram is important to me. The 50,000 on YouTube is important to me. The 100,000 on Facebook is important to me. All of my accounts need to be verified this year. That's another a goal that y'all know the verification frustration. Congrats to hear on all of the blue checks. This is about damn time.
Thank you, man.
You be like, nigga, that's me on the show. Look.
I wish I had more information to tell people how to do it. Okay. I don't know how to do it. I know with Instagram, it helps if you have articles to prove who you are. But honestly, I don't even know who to send the articles to. Like I was trying to find all this information out. I had people working on my behalf. And then I had a friend at HBO that did it for me for Twitter. And it seemed like once one of them got started, the other ones just kind of fell in place. But I don't know, man. I stopped worrying about it. I kept my head down and I started working. I just kept working. And I feel like it was gonna happen when it was gonna happen.
That's what you did. You fell in love with the work and not the results. Because that shit is irritating. You be like, nigga, and they be like, you got it, and I'd be like, no, nigga, that's it. I was ESPN. Like it was in the theaters. It's the movies. Like it's me. But you just keep doing the work. So verifications, those numbers I talked about. My special will be. I actually got the email today. My special will be out in a few months.
Woo! It's lit, nigga.
Come on, back.
So I'm excited about that. I got another joint. I put one on Kev on Stage Studios app. And so if y'all don't got that app, go get that app, or you don't like black people. That's just what it is. Go get the app. That's what we. So, you don't got that app. You don't want black people. So
what you got to call?
Those numbers is what I could think of. I got some other like spiritual goals as well, just to be more. People say put God first and all of that, but you don't really know what that means and look like. And I try to practice that, but I want to put more of an emphasis on not doing anything, making any decisions until I consult with God first and say, is this the right move?
That's dope.
So yeah.
That's dope, brother. I love it. Takar Williams, what you got for him?
3 things that I want out of 2021. One would be to stop trying to explain myself more than I need to and let people think what they want to think. Not as about today, just in general, in stand up and then just in life, I want to stop feeling like everybody's opinion of me or what I think people may have heard. I want to stop giving a fuck about that. That's what I want to come into 2020 is just accepting that things are the way that they are and stop caring about things that I can't control and being more mindful of the things that I can control. Because I have anxiety, and that's one of the things that anxiety does is it forces you to overthink shit that ain't even important, that nobody else cares about but you. So that's one thing I want to do going into 2021. Another thing is I want to do more work. I want to be more disciplined to sit still and do more work. We talk about all the things that we want and all the things we want to happen, but when it comes to sitting down and actually doing the work to get it done, I need to focus a lot more on that from in 2021, and just genuinely being and being okay with focusing on. I think I want to say, knowing what I deserve and being okay that I deserve it. You ever had something good happen to you and you like, ain't no way in the world this is happening to me. I don't deserve it. And you talk your way out of some good shit because to you, you don't think you deserve it. I want to have things happen in my life and me sit down and say, I deserve this. Whatever it is, I deserve it. So that's something else I want to go into 2021 doing. Is that?
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a question.
Go ahead, Nick.
Not fully a question, but Takar, this is what we gotta believe, that God's grace and unmerited favor is something we do not deserve. It is given to us. So we can't look at things as if what we don't deserve. This is what God is doing for us, and we just have to accept it. And death and life is in the power of our tongue. So even sometimes when you just saying stuff and just like you just talking, those words mean something. So you always, like you're doing, speaking life and speaking empowering things to yourself,
right?
Because you can speak these things into existence.
Yeah,
that was all.
All right,
thank you.
So to hear this is, I've had to simplify pretty aggressively, and the results will be on the backside of this. If I talk about what I want for the end of the year or what I want a little further from now, I feel like what happens is, kind of to speak to what Takar just said, is like to a certain extent, you're kind of by default afraid of your own success, especially if you enjoy your life. You're like, everything's good right now. If I get to moving too many things around, then what does it look like? Because then there's the discomfort and the growth of getting there. So it's very simple for me. Discipline and focus. Discipline and consistency. If I can stay, we all kind of know what we need to be doing. Am I doing them? Am I dedicated myself to doing them? And am I doing them consistently? So how does that look? Today was very simple. Before I check my phone, before I check any social media, I meditated today. I ate really clean today. I drank only water today. I will get these thousands in before in the next couple. I will get these 10,000 in before time is up. If you don't check my Discord after this at midnight in the same channel I put the tooth in, I will put the image of the 10,000 steps. I guarantee you I'll get there tonight. And the goal for me to here is to do that tomorrow. And then do that the day after, and then do that. Because like even like something as simple as like when I talk to you, when I talk to Kev, Tony, CT, anybody, and we're talking about like the social media things, like, yo, you got to be consistent. I've already edited 2 videos. They're already ready to premiere. They're set up. You can see them. There's 2 on YouTube, 2 on Facebook. I do a live show on Wednesdays and Fridays. That's now 4 posts for the week done. So now I edit tonight. I set up 2 more for tomorrow. All I got to do is keep doing the same shit.
There it is.
I got one goal tomorrow.
Right, but you know what helps me get to that? I bought a small dry erase board, and what I do is because I'm a visual person, I have to see it. If I don't see it, it doesn't exist in my head, and I have to write down the things I need to complete during the week. And as I complete them, I have to check them off because then I'm proud of myself. It was a small goal. I completed it. And then I get to see myself checking things off as they go. So that's a really, really big thing I always try to tell people to do, especially in the beginning of the year. Because I'm a very stagnant, I can be stagnant and I can be lazy, is to write things down and give myself a time frame to get them done and physically check them off as I do so I can celebrate those small victories.
And with that,
I ain't doing shit.
With that, it is very important. There's something else I learned too. When you write your goals down, to do just that, to check them off.
Yep.
Don't erase them. Check them so you can still see them. That's why when we talking about the weight loss, that's something that is fully in our control, and it's a tangible goal that can be applied anywhere. Oh, I can do this just like I lost those 20 pounds. This ain't nothing.
I tell you, I asked my boyfriend if I gained weight, and you should have seen the look on his face. He didn't know what the fuck to do, what to say, where to go. He was like, "What?" I said, "Did I gain a little bit of weight since we got together?" And he was like, "Why you ask me that?" And I said,
Takar,
I asked you that.
You know how complex.
I genuinely want to know because I feel like I've gained some weight, and he was like, "You look beautiful." And I said, "I don't want you to be uncomfortable telling me if I gained weight."
But that's the problem, Takara. You get to lose the weight. You're like, no. I met you how I like you. Don't get to touching shit. Don't get you mess around. You can't even slip up the pants no more. You didn't but no. Keep everything. Keep it like I like it.
But he was so uncomfortable. If you'd have seen his face, Ty, you'd have been like, "Just breathe."
Did I gain some weight?
Listen. We gotta get ready and wrap this up. I pay a Kadeem by the hour. So let's go ahead and get these sign outs together. You laughing, but hey, listen. I want to pay people what they're worth. And I ain't gonna short nobody. So I told you this nigga ain't tell me what he told. I just come on, let's figure it out.
In the comments. I hope y'all understand how great of a host Tahir is at seamlessly pushing shit along. Yeah, that's right. But we gotta go. So let's.
That's crazy.
It's out of here. That's what he said.
So let me think these cash apps. Let's sign off. I mean, all your stuff is in the description as always, but let's sign off. Let's go. BT, Ty, Lance, Takara, and then I'll close it out. Side note, you guys are hilarious for putting I want to hear you mess up my name in the Cash App. So thank you for all the Cash Apps. Most important thing is right now is follow me on Discord and on Facebook. I will put the 10,000 in there tonight before midnight West Coast time. All right, here we go. Here we go. The fire rabbit, the darn and the duster, the Jadish English. Take it to the stars, young Deuce and Baron. Popcorn World. Let's make sure. And then Kim, a young guy, and how did the but good to win? Thank you, T. I love you, bro. Appreciate you. I'm glad we back.
Glad to be back. Takara, what you got?
That's Ty. You said Ty.
Oh, okay. Ty, what you got? I'm sorry.
I'm glad to be back. I literally just tweeted the other day, does anybody else miss Zooming with the Homies? And a bunch of people was retweeting. They was like, yeah, we do too. So I'm glad that Zooming with the Homies is back. Thank you as always, Tahir. Thank you to James, LaFay, Fire Rabbit, Josh, Darian taking the stage, Young Deuces. Shout out to Young Deuces for the new Get Your Ass Out of Here design that will be coming to Teesprings really soon. Of course, as always, LeBaron Popcorn World, Kim, Chanel, Phantasm, Sherry, and Hadia or Hadaya. If I said your name wrong, charge it to my head, not my heart. Thank you guys. Please, if you could, follow me on Instagram, trying to get my numbers up, follow me on Twitter, Facebook, all of that good stuff. Also, if you're on Clubhouse, follow me on Clubhouse. It's just Ty Davis, especially if you're an insomniac or you work overnight. I still go Instagram Live. I split my time on both. The link is in my bio for all of the things where you can find me. That's Instagram, Facebook. I also finally set up my Amazon influencer account and all of these things. I appreciate you guys. The Yam Fam, Yamly merch is available for purchase. We got hoodies, we got t-shirts, we got leggings, we got masks, we got mugs, we got stickers, we got accessory pouches, we got phone cases, we got all of that. Link is in my bio on Instagram. So please continue to support. And I wish all of the success and blessings to Lance on your goals, to Kara on your goals, BT on your goals, and Tahir as always. And thank you and Farron and the kid for your support. I really appreciate that.
Always a pleasure. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I'm talking about. We at 12:52, y'all. 12:52.
Hey, BT, these names really said that.
I told you, I be hitting them spot on.
Yeah, I mean, all right. I'm gonna thank the people.
Fuck books, bro. Fuck books.
This is Darian. This is the Fire Rabbit taking the stage. Young Deuces, LeBaron, Kim, Kayla, Hadaya, Tupac, Biggie, Nas, Jay-Z, Ice-T, Lemonade, Beyonce, Jay-Z cheated. Thank all of y'all for the cash apps. I appreciate all the support as always, man. If y'all really could, I tell y'all I got hard goals and I got a lot of content coming. I got podcasts coming. I got a whole new series of things that I'm doing. So man, follow me Instagram, Sir Lance Woods, YouTube, subscribe. We already on YouTube. Just press subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Twitter, or if y'all do that, just if you see Lance Woods, just hit follow or subscribe. I promise you I'll be entertaining. I promise you.
It is.
I promise.
Takara, what you got for the people?
Just thank you to everybody who sent money to my Cash App. I guess I can read the names if y'all want me to.
Want me to read them for you?
Thank you to Kim, LeBaron, Young Deuces, taking the stage, Daniel, Josh, English, Darian, the One Fire Rabbit, Saida, Dukes, Star, Travis, Charlene, Suzanne, Carissa, Jamal, Amika, Tracy, Kimberly, Shannon, Tanya. It's okay. Just thank you to everybody who sent money to me.
Here, remind me next time I see you, we got to talk about the E42 short verses.
I agree. Go ahead, Takara.
My podcast will be starting back up again, Life After Divorce, next Monday. I have to just give it some time, think about some things. New merch. I have new shirts out, new merch. If they just say, I win. That's it. Very simple. That's it. It's just a shirt that says, I win. We are all going to come out on our A game in 2021. Claim it now. You win. You won. Whatever it is that you want, it's yours. So new merch in the bio. And next week, January 15th and 16th, I will be in the DMV area at the Arlington Draft House, performing 2 shows Friday, 2 shows Saturday. Limited seats, only 75 seats per show. That's almost sold out. So if you are in the DMV area, check the link in my bio. and my Instagram. And I will see you then. And thank you, Tahir. Happy 2021 to everybody.
Yeah, you be out there taking it to the stage.
To the stage, I will be taking it.
Real quick, man. Before we get out of here, I want to thank all my guests for pulling up tonight. It's the first show, the first return of Zooming with the Homies in 2021. Wanted to have some familiar faces here. Also, people that, you know, we have a good time. At the end of the day, we might not all agree on the same thing. We might have different views on it, but we all respect each other's opinion. We all respect each other as humans, peoples, and adults and entertainers. And it's all love at the end of the day. So please remember that. I would definitely want to close out with that. What else? We got so many dope people in the chat on the show. Young Deuces is out here creating merch and designs for a ton of people, as well as Hippie Goes. We got Kadeem, who's running everything behind the scenes. Lance is a wealth of knowledge when it comes to health and tagging jokes. BT is a wealth of knowledge and a wealth of support. Ty Davis is just amazing at hosting and a comedic genius and just connecting dots. And Takar is opinionated and funny and will stand her ground to the day she dies. She's a true New Yorker in every way, shape, form, and fashion. We have so many people in our tribe that we don't really know how lucky we are to have. LeBaron, outside of Popcorn World, is also a tech guru. All right, you got an app or idea for an app or idea for a program. It ain't just popcorn that he's selling. All right, he's a wealth of knowledge in the tech world. He actually connected me with the guy that did the recap videos for Zooming with the Homies that I would post the next day. I met that brother through LeBaron. He connected those dots, and he's the person that came up who did the video for the landing page now. So if you come to Zooming with the Homies early, you see the landing page. He did the edits for that video, and we're still working it out. And like I said, Kadeem is behind the scenes and doing that. So, man, listen, before you go running out to some company that you just saw a commercial for or you saw advertisement for, man, reach back into your tribe. Let's support our own people. Let's put money back into our community. Let's keep our dollar here a little bit longer. You know what I'm talking about? And build up the people that we got so they will be the companies that you see getting the advertising on Instagram and getting the commercials on Fox and NBC and all that shit. Put our money back in our tribe, man, and let's keep it there. Thank you for everybody that pulled up tonight for the return of Zooming with the Homies. Didn't know what the numbers was going to look out, but y'all came out, and I appreciate y'all. I want to give a big shout out to LaFay, the Fire Rabbit, Josh Inglis, Darian taking the stage, Young Deuces, LeBaron, Kim Younger. She said something for the MooreMods. Shout out to Hadia, shout out to Chanel, and shout out to Paris as well. Of course, I want to give a big shout out to the MooreMods, Hippie Goes, Stephen O'Con, Jennifer Rivas for holding it down. Hippie Goes went back through and updated all the titles on all the Zooming with the Homies. It's 119 episodes, and she went through and got all the editing together. Hippie Goes helped set up CP's Patreon or his Discord. She helped Ty Davis set up a couple of her things too, man. Want to give her a shout out because she has been one of the most instrumental and active supporters throughout this entire past year. So I definitely want to shout out to Hippie Goes for being dope. Shout out to Stephen O'Con for doing the same thing, man, reaching out, and Jennifer doing an amazing job of getting all the descriptions together and getting those in before the show starts. So I just want to say, man, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all, man. We're going to continue to build this out. People had been asking me about getting Zooming with the Homies on an audio platform so they can listen while they at work or while they driving or something like that. It's happening. Okay, we had the email today. They sent over the RSS link, so we're going to get all the audio from the previous shows, eventually all of it. Right now, I'm just going to start with like the past 15 shows. We're going to get that uploaded, and then we're going to go back. And so you will start to see some changes. You may hear some ads on here, but keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, like I don't have a job. This is the job. So the more shows that I can get ads on, the more shows that I can get in front of the more people that helps me to be able to continue to do this. And that also helps me to continue to be able to bring my friends on and also put money in their pockets. These are people giving out great entertainment and great jewels, and I would love to be able to compensate them for doing such. That's why I always try to throw my people on as many side shows as I get. So thank y'all so much for watching, man. New things are amongst us. They are coming very soon. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow.
Love you, bro.
Episode of Zooming with the Homies, y'all. Peace.
Love you, bro. Love you, Kenneth. Let's go.
Bro.